From cities where dark cars are banned to saunas used as boardrooms, the world is full of surprises. Here are 25 fun and fascinating facts from around the globe that will blow your mind. But before we dive in, let us know in the comments where you're watching from today. 1. In South Korea, it is a serious taboo to write a living person's name in red ink. Red is only for writing the names of those who have died, and using it for someone still alive is thought to bring bad luck, or even a curse. Families and co-workers follow this rule very closely. 2. In the Netherlands, there are more bicycles than residents, with about 17.5 million people and over 23 million bikes. Many people own more than one bike, one to leave at public transit stops and another for longer trips. The country even builds special bike lanes, traffic signals for cyclists, and plenty of bike parking spots. 3. Uruguay's national anthem is the longest in the world. It's built on an impressive 150 bars of music, which makes the full performance last nearly 6 minutes. The anthem's rich, dramatic style reflects Uruguay's cultural pride and artistic spirit. 4. Imagine sealing a business deal not in a boardroom, but in a sauna. In Finland, this isn't unusual. With over 2 million saunas for its 5.3 million people, most Finns visit a sauna at least once a week. Sharing time in the heat with a boss or business partner is seen as a way to build trust and strengthen relationships. Even formal institutions like the Finnish parliament and the army have held informal meetings in saunas. 5. Iran's weekend is different from what most people are used to. It falls on Thursday and Friday instead of Saturday and Sunday. Friday is the Islamic day of rest, and Thursday has long been considered part of the weekend. This schedule reflects cultural and religious traditions. While there have been discussions about shifting the weekend to align with international calendars, the tradition remains unchanged. 6. In Bulgaria, yes and no can look unfamiliar. To say no, people often lift their chin, a gesture easily confused with a nod in other cultures. To say yes, the head tilts slightly from side to side, a movement that might seem uncertain elsewhere, but here it clearly means agreement. 7. Ethiopia uses its own calendar. While much of the world is in 2025, Ethiopia is still in 2017. Their calendar has 13 months, 12 with 30 days each, and a 13th month, called Pagum, which has 5 days in a common year and 6 days in a leap year. Their new year, called Enkutatash, starts on September 11th and marks the end of the rainy season and the start of a fresh beginning. 8. Switzerland has strict noise regulations on Sundays and public holidays. Loud activities like mowing the lawn, drilling, or using heavy machinery are restricted on these days. These regulations are designed to ensure peace and quiet, allowing everyone to enjoy a calm, restful environment on their days off. 9. The United Kingdom is the only country that does not put its name on its stamps. This is because the United Kingdom invented the postage stamp, and there was no initial need to display their country's name. As other countries began using postage stamps, they had to add their names for clarity, but the British tradition remained unchanged. 10. In Dubai, camels are given priority on the road. Drivers are expected to stop when camels cross the road, and ignoring this can lead to fines. This rule is designed to protect these culturally important animals. 11. Villa Kazi Street in Soweto, South Africa, is the only street in the world to have been home to 2 Nobel Peace Prize winners, Nelson Mandela and Archbishop Desmond Tutu. Both received their prize for their efforts to fight apartheid. Today, the street is a cultural landmark that draws visitors from around the world. 12. Nepal's flag is the only non-rectangular flag in the world. It is made of 2 stacked triangles that represent the Himalayas and the country's main religions. The red color stands for bravery and matches Nepal's national flower, while the blue border stands for peace and harmony. 13. In North Korea, haircuts are strictly regulated. Only a few approved styles are allowed, and dyed hair is banned. Breaking these norms can lead to punishment, sometimes even public self-criticism sessions. Salons display the only acceptable styles, with men keeping their hair short and women wearing theirs tied back or shoulder length. 14. Oymyakon in Russia is the coldest inhabited place on Earth. with average winter temperatures around minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit and can drop to minus 96 degrees Fahrenheit. In such conditions, even glasses might freeze on your face. Residents must keep their cars in heated garages to ensure they start in the freezing weather. Despite the extreme cold, the village is well equipped with banks, schools, post offices, and even an airport runway. 15. Mauritius was once home to the dodo, a unique bird found nowhere else in the world. It was flightless and weighed between 22 to 40 pounds. Its diet mainly consisted of fruits and seeds found on the ground. When humans arrived, they hunted the dodo and introduced animals like rats and dogs that preyed on its eggs, ultimately leading to the bird's extinction. 16. In Greece, it is forbidden to wear high heels at ancient sites like the Acropolis. This rule is in place to protect the historic stonework from damage. High heels, with their metal tips, can scratch and wear down these delicate surfaces. Instead, visitors are encouraged to choose sensible footwear that helps preserve these priceless monuments. 17. In Canada, radio stations must play Canadian music for at least 35% of their broadcast time. This rule is designed to provide local artists with a fair share of the airwaves in a highly competitive global market. The CBC goes even further by sourcing more than half of its popular music exclusively from Canadian musicians. 18. Mali is home to the legendary city of Timbuktu, a name that evokes mystery and wonder. For centuries, Europeans believed it to be the most inaccessible place on Earth. Even today, many in the West view it as more mythical than real. In popular culture, that Timbuktu is used as a shorthand for any faraway, remote location. Despite this legendary reputation, Timbuktu is a genuine city with a rich historical legacy. 19. Papua New Guinea is a cultural marvel, home to over 7,000 unique cultural groups, each with its own language, traditions, and unique art, dance, and music. The country's 839 languages make it the most linguistically diverse in the world. Traditional rituals for life events like marriages, feasts, and initiations keep these vibrant cultures alive, woven into everyday life. 20. Bhutan's capital, Thimphu, is the only capital city in the world without traffic lights. Instead, friendly police officers direct traffic at major intersections. Legend has it that when traffic lights were tried, they only lasted a day before people preferred the human touch. The absence of traffic lights adds to Thimphu's charming, unconventional character. 21. In Singapore, it is illegal to sell or import chewing gum. This unusual law was enacted in the early 1990s to keep public spaces clean and free of litter. The government found that chewing gum was causing significant maintenance issues, especially when it stuck to public property. Anyone caught breaking this rule can face heavy fines and other legal penalties. 22. Edinburgh in Scotland was the first city to have its own fire department. In 1824, the city council organized a dedicated group of firefighters. Before this, communities relied on volunteer groups. This move set a new standard for protecting communities from devastating fires. It marked a turning point in emergency services around the world. 23. Japan is known as the vending machine capital of the world. With over 5 million machines around the country, there's roughly one for every 23 people. These machines offer much more than just snacks and drinks. In Japan, you can even find machines that sell umbrellas and, believe it or not, live lobsters. 24. In Ashgabat, the capital of Turkmenistan, dark-colored cars, especially black ones, are not allowed. Former President Berdimuhamedow preferred white or silver vehicles to give the city a more uniform and clean appearance. Car owners had to repaint their vehicles at their own expense. Additionally, vehicles must be spotless, otherwise drivers can be fined. 25. In France, posthumous marriage is allowed. If a living partner can prove that the deceased had intended to marry them, the wedding can take place after the person's death. A memorable example occurred in 2017, when the partner of a police officer killed in a terrorist attack held a posthumous wedding, attended by then-President François Hollande. And there you have it, 25 mind-blowing global facts. If you enjoyed learning something new today, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos like this. We'd love to know which fact amazed you the most, and don't forget to share where you're watching from. Thanks for watching.